really special. So looking forward to seeing this gold medal game between the Ice Owls and the Ice Dogs.
I'm telling you, Jeff, the women's division is coming faster than we think.
Yeah.
And we're going to see a whole tournament or a whole day dedicated to the women's program, because what we saw on Friday afternoon, it just starts that. So this is the culmination of what has been a great weekend.
Absolutely, and it continues right now with the gold medal game. The buzzer has sounded. They're taking the pucks off of the ice. The players are getting ready. The goalies are just about ready as well. And I think it's time, guys, to throw it over the nickname man himself. I'm going to have to keep a nickname tracker on you, Nico. I heard so many nicknames last game. I'm expecting more.
I think we need to have a nickname for Nico.
Yeah. We'll have to. Do you have a nickname, Nico?
No, I will leave that to you guys. Just whatever you call me, don't call me late for dinner. That's all I ask.
Why don't you just call him Nickname Nico?
Nickname Nico.
Yeah.
Nico Cardarelli.
See, I wanted to say no call Nico, but
No call Nico? What? Come on.
That wasn't very nice, so I won't go with that one. I'll have to put my thinking cap on.
Well, we'll leave it to you guys to do that.
Nasty Cam down there. Nasty Cam.
All right, guys. Over to Nico Cardarelli and Mike Ross with the play-by-play and the color analysis. Guys?
Thank you very much, Brock, Cam, and Jeff, and thank you to AMI Audio and AMI for being a proud presenting partner here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And it all comes down to this. My goodness, I think we've done 18 games over 3 days, and this is the big one. It's the gold medal game in the open division, as the Ice Dogs in red, skating left to right across your screen, take on the Ice Owls in yellow. Starting goaltenders for the Ice Dogs in red, it's Lauren Weber, and for the Ice Owls, Joey the Wall Cabral. Let's get it going. Jason Yuha, Kelly Serbu bump fists. That'll be the last time they're friendly till after the game. And we're underway here in the gold medal game with the Ice Owls winning the opening face-off.
Brought to you by the letter U. All right? Yuha and Serbu. That's the matchup you're looking at here. The top two offensive players on each of these teams.
Yeah, no doubt about that, as they've been leading the way for both teams offensively, and there they are going head-to-head right in front of the penalty boxes. Yuha gets the body in on Serbu, and now the Ice Owls able to chip it out through center ice as Bruno Haché. I was able to catch up with Bruno a little bit before the game. He was stretching, and I haven't seen Bruno in a few years. I tell you, he was so happy to be back here this weekend. As the Ice Owls rip it out through center ice, Amanda Provin backhands it into the zone, only to have it quickly hammered back out by the Ice Dogs, as it's taken by Chaz Mizuraka. Mizuraka with Nathan Tree trailing him, but the puck picked off by Provin, and now here goes Heaslip for the Ice Owls. Makes the drop pass to Provin, back to Heaslip, backhander, that one goes just wide of the net, as the Ice Owls pressing for the opening tally here in this one. Roland Arndt, there's a shot from Heaslip, off the post and in! And the Ice Owls take a 1-0 lead as Sean Heaslip from British Columbia opens the scoring in the gold medal game.
Pretty good entry there by the Ice Owls into the offensive zone, and some pretty decent pressure as well, getting a few shots on goal, and Heaslip able to pot that one in from the top of the right face-off circle, going opposite corner on Lauren Weber, giving the Ice Owls a 1-0 lead, 18 minutes to go in the first.
Again, great comments coming in on our live chat thread. Keep them coming. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. Just like Timo, who says, Haiva Soimi, Haiva Jukka and Joni, go Canada, go Finland. And of course, he'll be cheering on his two Finnish comrades in Joni Koko and Jukka Pulkkinen. And here go the Ice Dogs with Serbu on the puck. He and Pulkkinen have had great chemistry here this weekend, as Serbu manages it behind the net, makes the pass to Tree. Good return pass. Serbu tried to sweep it in on the wrap, but Cabral the Wall was there with the pad. Nice work at the blue line by Haché. He shoots and scores! Bruno Bruno Hache ties this game nearly a minute after the Ice Owls opened the scoring, and we're all square at 1 with just over 2 minutes played here in the first.
So the Ice Dogs waste no time there. In fact, they had the shot on goal. It's cleared away by the Owls' defense, but Hache coming in to the top of the right face-off circle and lets it go along the ice, and it finds the bottom left-hand corner, and an unsuspecting Cabral, and Hache ties this game up at 1.
And now Yuha has the puck for the Ice Owls. As he makes a quick 1-2, Yuha got the pass back after it was set up by Leduc. Puck gets to the line, but not past Mark Bentz. He lets the shot fly. That one got blocked in front as Francois Beauregard got his stick to that shot. Loose puck chipped only as far as the blue line, and on the second effort, Jukka Pulkkinen with a good job to clear the zone. Pulkkinen pinching up. He wants the puck now as Mizoraka tried to backhand it to him, but that one from the wrong side of center ice goes as an icing call.
So this game here is the gold medal game, but we had a bit of a preview of this yesterday with these two teams, and it really felt it didn't feel like it was a preview of a gold medal game, right? Yeah. Felt like the ice was a little bit tilted, but early on in this one, fairly even. Both teams getting chances early on. And pretty open game so far. It's not like it's been really solid defensively. It's pretty open offensively.
Yeah, it seems like both teams are really willing to go at it here and put their foot on the gas and just press. And, well, it's led to some exciting hockey here in the first 4.5 minutes of the first period. Comments coming in through the live chat thread on our Parasport TV live stream broadcast. One from Dougie out in Vancouver, enjoying the broadcast. Gary Steve saying, Sean Heaslip scores those goals on me every week. Go Ice Owls. Gary, you're a world-class goaltender. I don't know if he gets them every week, but yeah, Sean can really rip that puck, and he got the first goal of this game. Brent Chapman making a good point. Mark Bent's still a factor out there despite his age. Bentsy's not that old. Come on, Brent. We miss you, buddy. We hope you're doing well. Here goes Heaslip on the attack. He's got Mark DeMontis on the near wing. DeMontis picks it up in the corner. Good clean pass indicated. Tries the wraparound. Oh, big pad save there by Lorne Weber as the puck gets chipped down the ice. And it looks like it'll have enough for icing. And indeed, Sean Garrett whistles it down.
So you get a sense that with this game, even tied at 1, more than 5 minutes in, still, it's almost like they're still getting to know each other.
Yeah.
Right? They still sort of a little bit tentative and not really pressing. They're taking advantage of the offensive opportunities that they've had, but they're not really pushing too hard offensively. It's almost like they don't want to make that defensive mistake at the and sacrifice the offense for it.
Here goes number 97. No, that's not Connor McDavid. It's Jason Yuha with the puck. Although the way this guy skates and scores, you might confuse him. Here goes Yuha. Wraparound attempt. Yeehaw, Yuha! That's what I'm talking about. McDavid-esque as Yuha wheels through the zone and finishes it on the wraparound to make it 2-1 for the Ice Owls.
Yuha picked that one up at center ice. A little bit of a give and go there. And then takes it down low into the left corner. Spinorama move, goes behind the net and wraps it around in the bottom right-hand corner. I mean, he held that puck for what felt like about 20 seconds, but covered about half of the ice in the offensive and neutral zone. So he covered a lot of ground to score that goal.
We'll retake the face-off at center ice with just under 13 minutes remaining in the first period of the gold medal game here at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. We get a comment from Andrew watching from Oxford, England, cheering on Nathan Tree and the Ice Dogs. And we're getting some Finnish comments. My Finnish is not good enough to know what you guys are saying, but thank you to all the Finnish community, the Finnish blind hockey community, for supporting the tournament and growing a great program over there.
Well, I can tell you what one of them said. Yeehaw, Yuha. Doesn't matter what language it's in.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
J-I-I-H-A-A-J-U-U-H-A-A.
I guess that's how you say it in Finnish. Beautiful.
I guess so.
Thank you, Abby, for the nice comment. There's a shot off the stick of Roland Hart, the long-time Ice Owl, but that time it's steered wide, and then Amanda Proven gets hit by Serbu, the two making sure they're okay, and Proven able to pop back up to her feet. As here go the Ice Dogs through the neutral zone. Gilles Ouellette picks up the loose puck, tried to drop it back there for Nathan Tree, but it's broken up now by Arndt as he dishes it off to Proven. 11:45 left in the period. Shot from Arndt, that one from distance, but just tracked wide of the goal. Loose puck, it'll be picked up on the far boards by Gilles Ouellette as we've got a Ice Dogs player out there without his stick. I believe that was Chaz. Actually, check that. That would have been Randy Banks there. He's wearing 15, not 11. And we get an icing call against the Ice Dogs.
You know, we hear a lot of criticism of NHL players when on the power play with that drop pass that they do. I'm going to criticize it here. I've seen a lot of it here that's just not working. It's as if defenses are ready for it and they're not allowing you.
They shoot and score! The Ice Owls take a 3-1 lead. A scrum in front, and I believe it was Hugh Leduc that last touched it. They will give it to Leduc as he makes it a 2-goal advantage.
And that's the point. There's a goal scored in tight. Getting that clean pass early, near the net, rather than up at the top of the zone. I'm seeing a lot of these guys just getting into the zone, almost stopping near the top of the faceoff circle and dropping it back. Defensively, the teams are picking up on that, and they're on those pucks, and they're breaking it up, and you're not seeing those opportunities. I'd rather see these guys go into the zone the way Juha did and allow everybody to sort of set up and open up more passing lanes. If you only have the one pass that's open to you, the defense is going to pick up on it pretty quickly.
That's a great point made by Mike Ross, PA announcer for the Toronto Maple Leafs, color commentator here today with us at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And Rossi, you're right, the strategy of the game has changed over the years because that drop pass used to be a given every time. And you're right, defenses and teams have picked up on that, and you just can't bank on that anymore.
And the goalies have gotten better too. So you drop that pass inside the blue line and you take a shot from there. I'd say 90% of the time, even 95% of the time, it's not making it through, and if it is, the goalies are stopping it.
Yep, great point. As Juha tried another wraparound. This time, however, it was snuffed out as Jay's dad Doug down at ice level taking some pictures, and it's great to see the Juhas here once again for another national tournament as Kelly Serbu brings the puck in deep now for the Ice Dogs. Checking his passing options, trying to pick out Ouellette with the pass. Nothing doing as he's covered closely, and then Fitzpatrick all over Ouellette defensively. Nice job there by the Ice Owls. Juha dumps it in. Fitzpatrick will chase after it as Jay peels off for a line change. Nice play by Mark DeMontis to pin the puck up against the boards and stop that attempted clearing chance. As Chaz Mizoraka picks it up now, he's had a really strong weekend for the Ice Dogs. He chips that one ahead, but Emily McLean was peeling off for a change. So we will see possession turned over here to the Ice Owls, who quickly lose it to Mizoraka. We're getting great comments coming in on the live chat thread. We'll get to a few of those in just a bit. Let us know who you're cheering on, where you're watching from, and we'll get to some viewer shout-outs. We've got 8:20 remaining here in the first period of play as Mark DeMontis with a great move around Pukkanen. Centers out front, but that one just out of the reach of Laba. Picked up now by Hisap. He shoots! Big pad save by Weber. Rebound into the far corner. Chip behind the net. DeMontis trying to wrap around, but he was snuffed out defensively there by Randy Banks. Banks may have saved a goal there. As it's quickly chipped back into the zone by Mark Bentz. And it will be secured by the Ice Dogs as Serbu brings it across the line. Trying to center it for Ouellette. 2 whacks at it. Cabral, the wall, standing tall to make a big save. Vince Ryan saying that Craig Fitzpatrick looked like he plays for Team Sweden with those blue pants and the yellow jersey. Hey, maybe we can get the next blind hockey program growing in Sweden. Keep the live chats coming. Oh, Mike, I'm going to let you chime in on the comment from Brent Chapman. As I think that's a little tongue-in-cheek from the Canucks fan, Chapman. But here goes Juha with the puck for the Ice Owls. Makes the pass ahead to Provan. She gains the zone, drops it back to Juha, but defended nicely by Serbu as he rips it away. Serbu trying to chip it up for Ouellette. Broken up by Juha, but that's an offside there against the Ice Owls.
Of course, Brent has bragging rights.
Yes.
Vancouver won 4-1 on Dallas last night, so I can't rub any salt into that wound, can I?
I suppose not. Let's give a shout out to Carolyn Ritchie, who's cheering for Emily McLean from Victoria Harbour and Elmvale, Ontario. One for Mina, who says, yes, that is how you say yeehaw, yuha in Finnish. Well done, Rossi. And one for Nadia, who's cheering on the Ice Owls and Mark DeMontis. As the Ice Dogs trying to break out of their own zone here. Puck cleared out through center ice where Jason Juha rips it right back into the Ice Dog zone. Bruno Haché retrieves it with 6 minutes remaining in the first period. Haché wheeling out of his own zone, chips it ahead as trying to hold it along the boards. I believe that was Coco. There's no number 9 listed on the roster, but I believe that's Jani Coco there, the Finnish international. As Chaz Mizoraka tries to knock that one out. Nothing doing yet, and now Mizoraka gets the puck in deep. Quickly hammered right back by Paul Schmold from Edmonton, but now Pulkkinen, the frozen dog, puts it on net. Cabral with the first save, and then bodies crashing through the crease. So we get a stoppage to ensure Cabral's okay.
And that net knocked off its spot as well, so not only want to get Cabral back in position, want to get that net back into position as well. Good pressure there by the Ice Dogs on that sequence. Solid work by them.
Lots of great comments coming on the live chat thread, including one from Sirpa, who's watching from Espoo, Finland. Talk about great hockey towns, the Espoo Blues, the club there, and he's cheering on Jukka, the frozen dog Pulkkinen, as we keep getting great comments in on the live chat thread. But here go the Ice Dogs. Shot attempt from the point. Serbu then swiped at it as it got closer to the net. And they continue to try clear the zone, and on the third effort, the Ice Owls able to get it out to center ice where Serbu quickly sweeps it back up. Serbu drops it for Emily McLean. Her shot, that one blocked in front by Heaslip and then cleared down the ice. Nice job in this game by Sean Heaslip, who opened up the scoring early in the period. Heaslip clears it out through center ice. It's the Ice Owls with a 3-1 lead over the Ice Dogs here in the gold medal game as we get an icing called against the Ice Dogs.
Right now the Ice Owls doing a very good job at helping out their goaltender, blocking shots, but there's not much of a transition all of a sudden. Just sort of throwing it back up the sides, whether it be the left boards or the right boards, and giving the puck back to the Ice Dogs and allowing them to head back on offense. So that icing's big.
Shot from Mark DeMontis from the high slot, and that one just ripped wide of the far post as Pulkkinen picks up the loose puck. Tries to headman it for Mizoraka, but he's covered immediately by Juha. And now Pulkkinen has it out through center ice. Makes the pass into the zone. Mizoraka tries to return it to the Finn, but Juha there for the interception with 3:10 remaining in the first period of play. Juha, his path was cut off by Mizoraka, squeezed through the check, receives a clean pass from Fitzpatrick, takes it behind the net, gets his footing back as Juha makes the pass for Fitzpatrick at the far faceoff dot. That shot attempt blocked by Francois Beauregard. The Ice Dogs try cleared along the far boards, but it's secured now, and Bruno Haché leading the breakout along the near wing. Nathan Tree, the founder of UK Blind Ice Hockey, controls the puck, makes the pass to Haché. There's the indicator for a good clean pass. And the Ice Dogs now pressing with 2.5 minutes left in the period. Haché plays it down low for Serbu. Serbu goes around the far side of the net, tries the wraparound, but Juha was there for the defensive coverage, and then Cabral with the blocker save.
So once again, Cabral getting plenty of help from his D. The Ice Dogs, they're putting the pressure on here. They just can't seem to find a break here late in this first period.
Funny comments coming in on the live chat thread. Hussein enjoying the game, but also the comedy in the live chat thread, including Vince Ryan's comment. Every time I order at Starbucks, I use Paul Schmold's name, and I make sure they say from Edmonton on the cup. It's an inside joke in the community, Paul Schmold from Edmonton. And yeah, he's got a new nickname, Better Call Paul. And when you need a lockdown defender, you better call Paul Schmold. Here goes Serbu, backhander off the crossbar, and then the puck ricochets up and out of play. You rarely get the puck leaving the ice surface, but that's the kind of power Serbu has on that shot.
Yeah, the angle is just perfect there. It caught the crossbar on the top right side of the net and then flew over the glass back behind the left part of the net. And with that, we'll have a face-off coming outside the zone as the Ice Owls lead at 3-1 with just over a minute 15 left to go here in the first period.
As the Ice Dogs try chip away at this 2-goal lead, and it's the Ice Owls now on offense as Provan makes the pass over to Roland Arndt. Shot off the half wall, that gets blocked. Nice job defensively by the Ice Dogs as Coco rips it around the boards, but not out. Second effort, Randy Banks gets it to the line, but again held in by Heaslip. His shot rolling wide of the near post. And the Ice Dogs will try the breakout again on the far side. Banks banks it off the boards, but again held in this time by Roland Arndt. Provan and by the far side hash mark. She couldn't come up with it. Now it's controlled by the Ice Dogs on the breakout, as that's Dylan Bradbury there wearing number 16 to make the defensive play from Bay Roberts, Newfoundland. Here comes Amanda Provan into the zone. Tried the drop pass, but no one there in yellow, so Pulkkinen takes it for the red team, the Ice Dogs. 18 seconds remaining in the first period. The Ice Dogs gain the zone. Picked up by Serbu. His pocket picked by Juha. Loose puck as he'll knock it out through center ice. The final few seconds will tick off the clock. And after the first period of play, it's a tightly contested game here in the gold medal game at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And it's the Ice Owls with a 3-1 lead over the Ice Dogs.
Yeah, tightly contested, but I got to say that the Ice Owls, it's only a 3-1 lead here. We're only talking 2 goals. It's the first period, and yet they seem to be in almost protect mode here. Like that last sequence near the end of that period, they only had 2 players on offense. Their other player was sort of high around the blue line. Their 2 defenders were actually back in the back end of the neutral zone. So really, it seems that they're going into protection mode here, wanting to protect that 2-goal lead. And I guess, let's face it, when you're facing a team with the likes of a Kelly Serbu, you don't want to open up too many seams and allow them to have free reign. But at the same time, I think 3-1 is not a lead you want to be protecting here. I think you still want to be pouring it on when you're late in the first, and we'll see what happens here early in the second.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there, Rossi. It's a little too early to lock down and just solely focus on defense, especially with the likes of Kelly Serbu, Bruno Hache, Jukka Pulkkinen, Emily McLean, Chaz Mizoraka. All those players can score at will, so you don't want to just solely focus on defense here if you are the Ice Owls, because really the way they got to this championship game was by relying on their offense, and they scored at will during the round robin.
Absolutely. We're used to hearing the name of Jason Juha being called left, right, and center. And, I really haven't heard his name a lot in this game. He's carried the puck. He has found the back of the net, but nowhere near the dominating offensive performance that we're used to seeing and hearing from Jason Juha. So we'll see if he regains a little bit of that swagger and that energy here in the second period.
We're just seconds away from the second period puck drop. Let's give a couple of shout-outs on the live chat thread, including one to PJ Power, who was on the Courage 21 inline skate with the guys from Windsor to Ottawa earlier this summer. PJ tuning in from Collingwood. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. And a shout-out to Roy Atti from Montreal, tuning in, cheering on Francois Beauregard and the Ice Dogs as they trail this game. And of course, we still get a big contingent of Finnish fans tuning in, and they're cheering on their fellow comrades in Joni Koko and Jukka Pulkkinen. So second period of play about to get underway. As we even get our pictures taken here. Doug Juha, he's the best. His son Jason, one of the best as well. And well, Jay and Kelly are about to face off to get it going. Second period of play now underway in the 2022 gold medal game at the Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. It's the Ice Dogs in red trailing 3-1 to the Ice Owls in yellow as Serbu gets the puck in deep. A little bit of a bump there on Wayne St. Dennis, nothing doing, as Juha now picks it up from behind his own goal. Wheeling out, he's got DeMontis on the right wing. This is the big combination for the Ice Owls as they put, DeMontis with a slick move. Fitzpatrick and Juha back together. DeMontis just couldn't thread the needle for that pass in tight intended for Fitzpatrick. But great individual skill on display there from the silky smooth hands of Mark DeMontis, stick handling in a phone booth and nearly creating some magic. Better call Paul Schmold. He held that blue line nicely, and now Fitzpatrick on the forecheck gets the puck in deep, and right now the Ice Dogs having a fit just breaking out of their own zone. Nathan Tunis comes off the bench, gets a touch on that one, but now it's secured by Kelly Serbu for the Ice Dogs. Serbu working the near side wing, takes it down low into the corner. Juha chops it off his stick. Puck comes out to the near half wall where Mizuraka tried to feed it back to Serbu. Serbu settles down the rolling puck. Hache plays it off the near boards all the way behind the goal and into the far corner where Mizuraka tried to center it. Hache holds the line, tees up the shot. Blocked in front, second chance. Mizuraka tried to swipe it in. Schmold got the initial block, and then Cabral there with the subsequent save.
And Cabral getting the benefit of his defense in front of him on that first shot, but did a great job at finding that second one and then covering up. And you're seeing a little bit more of that offensive push from the Ice Dogs that we said at the end of that first that they were going to need. They really need to step it up here and take advantage almost of the Ice Owls sort of sitting back and protecting their zone.
Mark Bentz with a good block shot as the puck was tracking towards the goal, but he got his shin pads to it. Dylan Bradbury plays it ahead for Mizuraka, who then sends it deep into the zone. Very proud of Dylan Bradbury for all his personal growth over the last couple years. He's done a lot in his own life, battling some demons. I'm very proud that Dylan has come out on the better side of it. He's a good young man, represents the Newfoundland Islanders very well. And I was very happy to catch up with him a little bit earlier today. As Bradbury sends the puck through center ice, but quickly it's hammered back into the Ice Dog zone as Hugh Leduc tries to apply the forechecking pressure. But here goes Mizuraki, staves off the first stick check, makes the pass back as that one just slid away from Nathan Tree. Pulkkinen plays it down low for Mizuraka. Mizuraka tries to settle it down, the backhander right on, and Cabral the wall with a good right pad save to keep that one out.
Mizuraka taking that one behind the net on the right side, then curling back around to the front, shooting the backhand low left corner, but Cabral there to shut the door and cover it up, get the whistle. 16:28 left in the second.
Head coaches for these two teams, it's national team coach Paul Cairns coaching the Ice Owls, national team goalie coach Joey Ali, the head coach for the Ice Dogs, and legendary hockey player, Allen Cup winner Joe Cowboy McCallion assisting on the bench for the Ice Owls. And I tell you, even at 60 plus years old, I've been on the ice with Cowboy. When he rips a shot, you better be paying attention. As the Ice Dogs working here for a shooting opportunity, McLean rips it, but what a gutsy block there from Juha as he dropped down to one knee to make the block, and now he gets it out through center ice. Juha dumps the puck in deep. Fitzpatrick fast after it as he tries to center, but Serbu there for the interception. 4:20 played here in the second period of play. It's the Ice Dogs with a 3-1 lead over the Ice Owls as you're tuned into the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. It's our final game of the weekend. 18 games in total have been played here this weekend. We broadcast 17 of the 18 on Parasport TV through the YouTube live feed. As here goes Amanda Provin. And a big shout out to our Parasport TV crew behind the scenes, Francisco, Paul, and Jen, who couldn't be here today, but all three of them doing phenomenal work. As here goes Chaz Mizoraka into the zone. Mizoraka, he's got Pulkkinen heading to the net, centers for Pulkkinen. What a play by Mark Bentz to knock that one away. Otherwise, that would have been an easy tap-in for the Frozen Dog. As Mizoraka comes up with it now off the half wall, near side, skates through the slot area, tries to stick handle it back wide, cuts in front, shot attempt. Cabral had the right pad there, but the puck never got through. Provin gets a stick to it, can't clear it, as that shot attempt coming from the stick of Coco, but he couldn't quite get it on net. Loose puck there for Mizoraka. He's unable to corral it cleanly for a shot. His body's crashing to the ice, but a good job to hold it in at the point by Bradbury. Puck chopped loose. Pulkkinen takes it at the near side face-off dot. Pulkkinen dumps it into the corner where Edward Laba gets to it first for the Ice Owls. He tried to stick handle that one out. Pulkkinen stripped it off his stick, and now he slipped, decides I better just hammer this out and clear the pressure. And on the second effort, Provin gets it down the length of the ice, but no icing here as Sean Garrett waves it off. Haché, good outlet pass just through the skates of McLean. Haché now getting some shifts up at forward. As McLean tried the shot, that got blocked by Tunis. And now Haché picks it up through center ice. Backhands it to the near boards where McLean dumps it in deep. Better call, Paul Schmold gets to it first for the Ice Owls, can't clear the zone. McLean with the drop pass. As Serbu took possession, but he had to go outside of the zone with it. Haché now back on D as this could be a 3-on-1 break for the Ice Owls. Nathan Tunis, what a back check there by Francois Beauregard to take it away, and now here's a 3-on-2 for the Ice Dogs. McLean receives the pass. What a back check by Juha. It's a complete game at both ends of the ice for both these teams. Mark DeMontis takes it through the legs, drop pass. Are you kidding me? Nathan Tunis, his shot blocked. Juha tries to feed it back over to DeMontis, but he had started to track away from it, and Mizoraka gets it ahead for Pulkkinen.
Very unselfish play by Juha there, but you think at this point in the game, he would have been better served at taking the shot. He had the left side of the net open to him.
Mizoraka gets the stick right up into the neck area of Mark DeMontis. And he had two hands. It was, from where I'm standing, it looked just like a cross-check, but maybe it was more of a bang-bang play, and the referees allow play to continue as Mizoraka flips it up through center ice. Nice job by Paul Schmold to knock that one down and advance it forward. It was actually Bentz making that defensive play. As Jason Juha behind the net with 12:05 left in the second. Centers out front, shot attempt by Leduc. He fanned on it just a little bit and it went wide to the near corner. Fitzpatrick tries to center. He's met by the defensive effort of Nathan Tree. Now Juha tries to cycle around behind the net, but what a great defensive play by Dylan Bradbury. Juha puts on the Jets and keeps the puck in at the line. Shot by Leduc, right on, pad save by Weber. Rebound to the far corner where Bradbury and Fitzpatrick battle, and it's the Ice Owls' Fitzpatrick coming up with it. Good job defensively by Tree. He picked up the pass, sent it down the ice, but that's going to be an icing call against the Ice Dogs with 11:25 left in the second.
Yeah, you start to feel it here from the Ice Owls. They're feeling that pressure. They're feeling a little squeezed. Even though they're down 3-2, and I think that's where 3-1 rather, I think that's what's playing on their mind right now. They're only 2 goals away. We just need 2 opportunities to tie this thing up, but they're squeezing it a little bit. Just a little bit. They're not getting those opportunities or shots on goal, despite some pretty good passing in this period. Much better than they had in the first.
There's a shot attempt by Roland Arndt, never made its way through What can the Ice Dogs do now in transition? Here goes Serbu. He's got Willette with him. McLean going to the net. Willette shot from distance. Cabral just gets the right pad to the post. Joey the Wall Cabral keeps it out.
That was an interesting one. That sort of long-range shot that made it through off the clean pass in the zone. It was along the ice toward the left bottom corner, and Cabral had the pad there to make the stop to keep this a 3-1 game.
Getting lots of great comments coming in on the live chat thread, including one from Dougie out in Vancouver, Brent Chapman, Naomi, Blaine as well. And Blaine and Brent both asking, what happened to Mario Ross? He played in the game Friday, but then he started to feel sick. And obviously with COVID protocols and not wanting to risk exposure, Mario has not been able to return to action because of illness. And we hope that Mario Ross is doing okay. And, well, we hope to see him back at the rink soon. As the Ice Dogs fighting for possession, but it's stripped away. And now here goes Roland Arndt for the Ice Owls. Arndt, the lone yellow skater up in the zone. Nice job to chip it past Hache and pick it up himself. He's got DeMontis coming in now. Tries the drop pass for Juha. Juha tries to center to the near side for DeMontis, but Hache there for the interception. Pulkkinen trying to headman that pass. As skating up to it was Coco. Now it's picked up by Mizuraka. Takes it around the net to the near side. Tries to feed it out front, but Juha gets a stick to that. And now Juha skating it up, makes the pass to DeMontis, who gains the blue line. DeMontis tries the drop pass, but Rossi, that's what you're talking about. Mizuraka was right there to break that up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, from the defensive standpoint, the Ice Dogs are doing a great job of just being right there at the point. It's like they're sort of telegraphing the Ice Owls are that's the play they're going to make. We're going to come in the zone, we're going to drop it, and then hope that everybody else catches up. But that's what's happening is they're only getting one or two players up on offense. Everybody else is standing back. You don't really have another play in the arsenal unless you go deep into the zone with it. And for whatever reason, they don't seem to be willing to carry it and let everybody else catch up.
Well, we'll find out if the Ice Owls can make the adjustments, because with just a 2-goal advantage and still 8+ minutes remaining in the second period, this is far from a lockdown result. They're going to need probably 1 or 2 more goals. But here goes Mizuraka, tries to make the pass to Willette. Strong back check by Juha to break that up. Joey Alley and his coaching staff really utilizing Mizuraka in a number of ways here. At one point they had him on a truly international line. It was a Canadian in Mizuraka, a Brit in Nathan Tree, and a Finn in Pulkkinen. So you gotta love the international flavor there. Right now Mizuraka on the ice with Jules Willette and Emily McLean. But here goes Juha into the zone. Jason Juha with 7:35 left in the second. Centering attempt for Nathan Tunis, but he had his stick tied up in the slot.
Solid defensive play by the Ice Dogs there. That was Chaz Mizuraka with the stick lift at the last minute. They're just on the Owls every time they seem to have the puck. They're not giving them any room.
Pulkkinen rips one, and another big block by Jason Juha. And then look at that hustle play. Juha gets to the loose puck, tried to flip it over to DeMontis, but Pulkkinen there for the interception. Drops it over to Serbu. Kelly Serbu wheeling, dealing. Pulkkinen with the shot. Big save by Cabral. Rebound crowd by Serbu as he wheels out the far side. Tries to backhand that one through the slot. It's blocked. And now Juha takes possession for the Ice Owls. And at the end of a long shift, both Juha and DeMontis will peel off for a change. Fitzpatrick picks up the loose puck, only to have it stripped away by Hache with 6.5 minutes remaining in the second period. As Mizuraka with the full splits to keep himself onside. Nice job there to toe the line. The puck, however, just squeaks across on the second clearing effort. Nathan Tree brings it into the zone. He's got his own cheering section back in Oxford as his pup Maisie is cheering on. It's dinner time there in the UK, and they're enjoying watching Nathan and the Ice Dogs. Keep the live chat thread comments coming. We'll get to some more viewer shout-outs as Mark Bentz dumps that one in. It's a delayed offside here against the Ice Owls, and that'll give the Ice Dogs a chance to skate it out as Randy Banks Plays it off the boards, up to the opposing blue line where Mark Bentz takes possession. Bentz hammers that one back down the ice as Randy Banks from Collingwood takes control. Tries to clear it along the far side boards. It just got past Arndt, and now it's controlled by Gilles Ouellette. Ouellette carries it in, tries the drop pass as Tree was there supporting him, but once again, that telegraph pass picked off, and now here's a 2-on-1 break. Amanda Provin taking it on the near side wing, feeds it over to Roland Arndt. He got tied up beautifully by Banks. Arndt felt like he should have received a power play for that physical exchange, but I think that was good D there by Banks.
It was, just not giving up any space, and it was good stick management there. It was just a good, strong stick play by Banks to not give up any room, and thus no offensive chance.
4:50 remaining in the second period of play. Loose puck at center ice. It'll be corralled here by Jukka Pulkkinen. Nice move at the blue line to gain the zone. Drops to McLean. Her shot off a defender in St. Denis and just wide. Pulkkinen centers in front, and we're going to have a penalty coming on the play as Serbu is cross-checked in the back. And it'll be a power play here for the Ice Dogs. Interference, the call.
Yeah, calling the interference call there, and that puck was dumped in behind the net and then fed out front, and Serbu never really had a chance to play it off the pass because he was knocked down from behind. And it'll be a power play for the Ice Dogs. Down 3-1 here with just under 4 minutes to go in the second period.
And in a way, it's almost like a two-man advantage because it's Jason Yuha in the box here. And we've witnessed him score shorthanded this weekend, but...
And not what you'd expect from him, right?
Yeah.
Like, you'd expect him to have a very active stick and to be playing the puck on that in that instance, not play the man and knock him down that close to the net.
Well, it's funny. I was chatting with Jason this morning during the Low Vision and Development final game, and he said, well, it was getting pretty chippy yesterday between me and Kelly. I said, well, do you think it'll continue? He said, absolutely. Oh, what a save! Are you kidding me? Cabral, the wall, goes full spread eagle, kicks out the left pad, but I think they're actually going to call this a goal. It is. It just crosses the line. And Serbu, no, it's waved off. Serbu thought he had the goal. Let's get a look at our replay. I think that stays out. The puck does not fully cross the line. No goal. A good call there by the referee, Sean Garrett.
Yeah, the on the play, they try to jam it in bottom left-hand corner, but Cabral manages to not only get the pad out to block that spot, but in doing so, he kicked the post. So that puck that was stationary, I think kind of looked like it may have gone across the line, but the puck didn't move, the net moved, and never actually crossed the line. So no goal there for the Ice Dogs.
Well, and I think it's fitting to mention the comment from Blaine Deutscher, who says Joey is playing like Carey Price right now. Yeah, the price is right for Joey the Wall Cabral. He is playing huge here in the gold medal game, but here goes Kelly Serbu, cycling through the high slot, trying to find an open shooting lane, takes it to the far side hash marks. Now he's in the corner, makes the pass over to McLean. Emily McLean tries the shot, but Mark DeMontis right there for the block, chips it off the glass and now picks it up himself with 2 minutes remaining in the second period. DeMontis, the lone man in the attacking zone for the Ice Owls, as he tries to take some more time off the penalty here. 1:08 remaining in the power play for the Ice Dogs. Mizoraka slips it away, and now McLean opts to leave it for Serbu working the near side wing. Serbu drops for Mizoraka, cuts in, shoots, and scores! Chaz Mizoraka buries it on the power play. A big fist bump from Chaz, and it's a 3-2 game with 1:20 left in the second.
That really was a no-doubter as the Ice Dogs come across the line on the right side. Kelly Serbu with the puck, and when he hit the right face-off circle, dropped it to Mizoraka, who then cuts across the middle of the ice and goes top left corner for the goal. And the Ice Dogs are within one now, 3-2, and Mizoraka really pumped up in his celebration. Lots of fist pumping going on as he skates back to the bench.
Yeah, Mizoraka is a high-energy guy. How about this nickname from Gary St. Dennis, the NATO line, when they put Mizoraka, Nathan Tree, and Jukka Pulkkinen together. Great job, St. That's a great nickname for that line. I love it. And Pulkkinen now in pursuit of the loose puck as he battles there against Edward Laba. 40 seconds remaining here in the period, but we get an offside called against the Ice Dogs. And they'll stop the clock with 41.2 remaining.
I would say you're probably going to see a very, very interesting third period, not only from a defensive and offensive standpoint, but from just the emotional side of things. Things already getting a little tighter, a little chippier, and I think we're going to see more of it in the third.
Amanda Provan got tripped up on the play. She couldn't believe there was no penalty for that. And speaking of locking things down defensively, Paul Cairns has opted to put Mark DeMontis back on defense now. So the versatile player, founder of Courage Canada, which eventually became the Canadian Blind Hockey Association, now getting some time on D to try lock down this 1-goal lead. Final 10 seconds of the second period. Serbu tries to gain the zone as some collisions there inadvertent between Fitzpatrick and Serbu.
I don't know if it was inadvertent because those two came together in the other zone.
Yes.
And Fitz did not like it. He chirped Serbu. Serbu just skated away, but Fitzpatrick then making a bit of a beeline for Serbu back in the other zone. So we'll have to watch those two in the third period.
Timo raining on our parade. Apparently Finland is not a NATO member, so I guess we can't use that line name, but I do like the creativity. And folks, keep the live comments coming in on our chat thread. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, and we'll get to some more viewer shoutouts. Just like Claire Lang, who's cheering on Paul Schmold, and also has a cheering squad in Vancouver Island from the King family. Rossi, this has been a tremendous gold medal game, and really overall just a fantastic weekend celebrating the sport of blind hockey.
It really has. I mean, this game going into the third period with these two teams 1 goal apart, and what more can you ask for other than having it knotted up right now? It really has been a great weekend. And these two teams giving us the gold medal game, I think that we really did expect yesterday that it was going to be tight, that it was going to have a little bit of intensity the longer the game went on, and that's what we're seeing so far, and that'll make that third period that much more interesting.
You know, selfishly, you ask, what more could we ask for? How about some more OT and a shootout, just like we witnessed yesterday with the Ibu and Eclipse? And you know what? The way the Ice Dogs are going, I got a feeling that they're going to tie this game up at some point.
Well, the way they're pushing right now, and really they're winning the races to the pucks. Their offensive push is a lot, it seems just a little bit more organized than what we're seeing from the Owls. The Owls are getting into the zone, but they're only doing it with, in most cases, 1 or 2 skaters. And by the time everybody else is sort of caught up, guess what? The Ice Dogs are already in their defensive positioning. They've collapsed to the net. They're protecting their goaltender, Lauren Weber, and then they're taking the puck back and exiting the zone. So, you know, when we talk about sighted hockey and you talk about that puck possession and the importance of transition, well, in blind hockey, defensively, you get back to the zone, you clog up the middle of the ice, and you're taking that puck away. You're taking away tons of offensive chances from the offensive team. So, solid defensive play for the Ice Dogs in that second period, and I would imagine we're going to see more of it here in the third.
And we begin the third period with the Ice Owls taking possession. DeMontis over to Juha, shoots, what a save by Weber. He got just enough of that to deflect it over top the net. And that could be a huge turning point in this game, as if the Ice Owls get that goal, they're back up by 2. And that would have been a crushing start to the third for the Ice Dogs, but now maybe they take advantage of that big save at one end as Serbu shoots and scores! How about that? It took them just 31 seconds into the third period as Pulkkinen and Serbu combine, and we're all tied up at 3.
And that's what we're talking about, that offensive pressure by the Dogs. They really sort of goad the Owls into coughing up the puck in front of their own net, and they make them pay. A quick pass between the Ice Dog players, and boom, that puck is in, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
What a start to the third for the Ice Dogs, as both Jukka Pulkkinen and Kelly Serbu coming together for a great goal to tie this game at 3. And now the Ice Dogs pressing for more. Big save by Cabral. The rebound shoveled just wide by Mizoraka. The initial shot coming off the stick of Gilles Ouellette. Randy Banks tries to feather one through. That gets blocked by Leduc. Shot out through center ice and now controlled by Mizoraka. Mizoraka gains the zone, makes the pass to Nathan Tree, returns it to Chaz Mizoraka as he tries to work his way off the near side half wall, covered tightly by Hugh Leduc. Paul Schmold in there as well. Mizoraka fights through the stick check. Backhander on the wrap. That one cleared out by Heaslip, but not across the line. Held in by Dylan Bradbury. And then on the second effort, Hugh Leduc picks it up for the Ice Owls. A minute and a half gone here in the third period. We're all square at 3. Sean Heaslip takes the shot. That gets blocked by the skate of Bradbury. Into the far corner where Mizoraka lifts the stick and takes possession for the Ice Dogs as Ouellette sends that down the ice, but this is going to go for an icing call against the Ice Dogs.
It's just great pressure by the Ice Dogs at both ends of the ice. The Owls are coming across the blue line, and they're just covered. Like the man-to-man coverage, if you'll allow the expression, is just really strong for the Dogs. They're not allowing the Ice Owls to control the puck.
As the Ice Dogs do control it now out of their own zone. Bruno Hache leading the breakout out the far wing. Banks it ahead, and here goes that combo at Pulkkinen and Serbu. Pulkkinen with the pass. Serbu too tight an angle, tries the wrap. Oh, that's tight to the line. No indication yet. Wow, play continues on. I think Serbu thought he had that, but Joey the Wall Cabral with another big save. Rossi, I'll let you keep an eye on the replay here as it's banked around the boards by Bentz, but stays in the zone. As Pulkkinen starts to work it through the high slot, takes the shot. Good job by the official Ricci down low. That one never went in, as Mike Ross confirms. And now it's the Ice Owls on the attack. Juha shoots. Big save by Lorne Weber. That's a game-saving save. And now we got a penalty coming up to the Ice Dogs as Roland Arndt got bowled over in the corner, tripped up by Francois Beauregard, and it'll be a power play for the Ice Owls.
The Owls finally getting a really nice passing play, a little give and go between Juha and, was that McLean? Why am I thinking McLean? No. Provan.
Yeah, Amanda Provan, sorry.
And then Juha taking it to the net, but he put it basically right on or right towards that top right corner, and Weber just got the shoulder up at the last moment, made the great save. Maintains a 3-3 game here for, I'm going to say 3-3 for the Ice Dogs because they were the ones trailing.
Yeah, that's probably a good way to phrase it, as they're going to be shorthanded here for the next 3 minutes or less with the run clock here. All the minor penalties are 3 minutes as the Ice Owls take possession. Jason Juha, after just getting stonewalled by Lorne Weber, takes it into the zone, but offside. They go in offside.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick just a step ahead. Getting great comments coming in on the live chat thread, including one from Lori Lang, who says, this is going to be an epic third period, and yes, it has been so far. Brent Chapman being a comedian there, I'm just going to let that one slide about folding like a cheap suit. That's all I'll say there. And then, of course, great comments coming in from all our friends in Finland. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on. We'll get to some more viewer shout-outs as Juha brings the puck in, but once again, the zone entry offside.
All I'll say, Brent, is in order to lose in the playoffs, you got to make the playoffs. So
well
just leave it at that, my friend. And believe me, give it another year or so, and the Vancouver Canucks will be making the playoffs on a regular basis. So lots of good things coming soon in Vancouver.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even from their young goaltender, Thatcher Demko, there's a lot of impressive pieces on that squad.
And it's amazing the change that Bruce Boudreau brought to that team. That you just feel guys have talked about how changing a couple of players and a coach has really made a difference in the room.
Juha tries the spinorama on Serbu, but nothing doing. And then Serbu looks back at him and says, I stopped you that time, Jay. And yes, he did. There's still 1:10 remaining on the penalty kill here for the Ice Dogs as the Ice Owls start to wheel out of their own zone, led by Jason Juha. They've got Nathan Tunis, Mark DeMontis, and Amanda Provin out there with him as Juha splits the D's, got to make a pass, gets it to DeMontis, who was tripped up by the stick of Serbu. Nothing doing, though, as Juha to his backhand shoots. That gets blocked by Serbu, and now it's controlled by Hache, only to have Serbu dump it out to center ice. I'm not sure why Vince Ryan is chirping about the Maple Leafs. I'm pretty sure the Canadians just got eliminated from playoff contention the other night. We love you, Vince. I'm just joking, buddy. We miss you this weekend. As we've got 25 seconds remaining here in the power play for the Ice Owls. And here goes Jason Juha across the blue line. He's got to make a clean pass, drops it to Provan. Amanda Provan from her forehand, blocked by Randy Banks. Loose puck as Hugh Leduc gets to it. Now Jason Juha on it, but he's got Mizoraka all over him. Final 10 seconds of the power play. What a defensive play by Emily McLean, dropping to one knee to get the block in on Juha, who still cycles around with the puck. Now he leaves it for Provan. The power play now over. Shot from the point, chopped up by Hugh Leduc. Second effort, third save by Weber. Are you kidding me? Jason Juha can't believe that Weber made that last save.
Boy, the Owls getting plenty of opportunities there, but good defensive blocks there, not only by Weber. I mean, not taking anything away from what he just did and stopping 2 or 3 shots in close, but Emily McLean also with another nice shot block there in the high slot. Gave up a bit of, unfortunately for her, a bit of a rebound, which led to Weber having to make that save, but just solid defensive play continuing here from the Dogs.
Well, Vince, yes, you're right. The Habs made it to the Cup Finals last year, and I'll just leave it at that. So, yes, you had a good run last year, maybe not as good this year, but we get a good question coming in from the live chat thread from Hussein in Edmonton, asking, why is there a running clock? Why can't they stop it and pause it when there's no play? And Hussein, part of the reason is because we only have so much ice time allotted to us here at the Mattamy Athletic Center, site of the former Maple Leaf Gardens. And with 18 games over 3 days, you really do have to try and maintain a tight schedule. So that is in part why we are playing with a running clock. We just don't have 3 hours per game to play it with stop clock, as each ice time is only an hour and a half. As the Ice Owls try to dig away for it in the far corner, but it's the Dogs that have possession here as Willette plays it ahead. Serbu chasing after it. 11:15 remaining in the third period as Serbu takes the loose puck. He's got to make a clean passing option. Has Mizoraka coming off the bench, but Fitzpatrick did well to tie him up, and now Juha flips it out through center ice. Coco coming off the bench, got a touch to it, but now it'll be controlled by Sean Heaslip, who opened the scoring way back in the first period, really just barely a minute into the first period. Mark DeMontis in the far corner controls the rolling puck, makes the pass intended for Juha, but Mizoraka there to get a stick to it. Juha inside his own zone, starting to wheel out across center ice. He's got to be feeling a little bit tired, as he's played a huge game all weekend long. Nathan Tunis with the shot. Juha crashes the net. Weber with the save. And then the whistle to blow down the play in the crease.
The Ice Owls coming into the zone there on the right side, putting everything towards Weber, but he gets down in the butterfly and stops it with the right pad once again, gets the whistle as he is able to freeze it there in front of him at the top right side of the crease, and manages to hold off and frustrate those Owls some more.
Now, I don't personally remember this moment from the 2018 tournament. It's probably because I called way too many games that year. But Hussein saying, remember when Mike Ross did his Donald Trump impression for Vince Ryan in 2018? What a save by Weber on that rip by Mark Bentz from the point, and a huge save by Weber. Rossi,
Hussein,
I don't remember it, but...
Hussein, that would be totally fake news. All right, totally fake news. That didn't happen. Donald Trump was never here. All right, believe me. It's not true. It wasn't reported correctly. That's totally fake news. You're fake news, Hussein. You are fake news.
Mike Ross, a man of the people.
Believe me, all right?
You ask and he will grant your request. He's just that generous to our fans. As Emily McLean picks up the loose puck outside the blue line, it's quickly chopped away, and now Mark DeMontis has it through center ice with under 9 minutes remaining in the third. DeMontis feeds it through to Juha at the hash marks. Great play there by Hache to dive for the poke check and knock it away from Jay. Penalty coming up here to the Ice Dogs as Juha tries the backhander. That one went over top the net. Tunis got hammered down by Beauregard, and now we get the penalty called against Francois Beauregard for interference.
So this is almost an identical play as we had at the other end of the ice, where Kelly Serbu was knocked down while trying to play the puck. Never got the opportunity to finish the play because of the interference call, and you got the same thing happening here with Beauregard getting called for interference.
Beauregard a little bit frustrated there at that call. I think he was a little hard done by. He was just trying to take position in front of the net defensively.
Some might say that was, a big, beautiful, amazing hit. Some might not, but if you're a fan of the physical game, there's no doubt that was a beautiful, big, beautiful, amazing hit.
All right, let's get Mike Ross back in the booth. We've had enough of Trump for today. As Juha has the puck here, it's a power play now for the Ice Owls. And of course, keep the comments coming. Nice job by Mizoraka to absorb the contact of the hit and then still come away with the puck. He's got Pulkkinen trailing him. Mizoraka realized that Juha was covering him, so now he reverses to the far side corner. 2.5 minutes remaining in the power play for the Ice Owls as Jason Juha starts to wheel out of his own zone. He's got Proven skating up the ice and Heaslip as well, but Mizoraka blocking the initial pass. Nice job by DeMontis to follow it up. Here go the Ice Owls. Mark DeMontis over to Juha. The one-timer just goes wide. Banks incidentally tripping up Juha. No call there. I think that was a good no call.
Yeah, I think so too, but he knew something could have been called there as he threw his hands up saying, not me, not me.
Kelly Serbu coming off the bench gets a touch to the puck. Under 7 minutes remaining in the third and 1:55 remaining in the Ice Owls power play. But here go the Ice Dogs shorthanded. Mizoraka drops it to Serbu. Sharp angle shot. And Cabral, the wall, had his pad to the post to make that save. Nice work here by Heaslip and Juha. Heaslip makes the pass to Juha. Tries to get a shot, but Bruno Hache there for the defensive stoppage. And that gets a round of applause from his coaching staff on the bench. As Wayne St. Denis fires it up through center ice where Hugh Leduc takes possession inside the zone. 1:25 remaining on the power play. Proven heading to the net, stick on the ice. Oh, Leduc just couldn't quite feed the pass over, and that'll allow the Ice Dogs to clear it down the ice inside Ice Owls territory. 6:05 remaining in the third, 1:08 remaining on the power play for the Ice Owls. Emily McLean hammers that one off the boards and down the ice, where Paul Schmold takes possession. Craig Fitzpatrick, the Washington, D.C. product, makes a good tape-to-tape pass over to Heaslip. Tries to return it to Fitzpatrick, but Mizoraka there for the defensive stoppage. Initial attempt, he can't clear the zone. Good work by Heaslip to keep it in. Weak backhander blocked en route to the net, and then the Ice Dogs able to clear it out.
I know they have the man advantage, but it feels like the Owls are maybe being a little bit impatient with the puck, right? This is a tie game. They're not trailing here. They're looking for the go-ahead goal, no doubt, but with the power play, I think they needed to be just a little bit more structured, take a little bit more time in setting things up.
Here goes Juha. He's trying to set up a scoring shot. Good block on the attempt by Bradbury. Second rip just goes off the near post as Weber had his paddle down there as well. Final 7 seconds of the power play ticking off the clock. 5 minutes remaining in the third period of play as you're tuned into the gold medal game at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. And we are deadlocked 3-3 in this nail-biter between the Ice Owls in yellow and the Ice Dogs in red.
I think it's got to be tough on Juha because, I mean, he's scored at will through this tournament and just isn't getting the open ice and the freedom that he's had to go full bore here all weekend long. The defensive coverage on him is a lot tighter than it has been at any point in this weekend. And I think that's just a reflection of how jacked up these teams are for this gold medal game.
Yeah, I think you're right, but let's not discredit the coaches because I can almost guarantee you Joey Ali, the head coach for the Ice Dogs, would have said to his team, listen, if we lose this game, let's not get beat by Jay. Let's lock him down and let's make the rest of the team beat us. And they've been pretty effective in doing that. Juha with just 1 goal in this game. As Mark DeMontis carries it behind the net, checking for a centering pass. Nothing doing yet. DeMontis doing his best Doug Gilmour impression, going post to post to post, but that time he gets bodied by Serbu and the puck comes out through center ice. Pulkkinen, he'll pick up the loose puck. This could be a break for the Ice Dogs. He needs to make a clean pass. Just one player in the zone in Emily McLean. He puts it right on net. A good save by Cabral. And then it's immediately whistled down. Not sure why the stoppage, but the face-off will come outside the zone.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for the Ice Dogs there because they were on a line change as they were heading up ice there and only having 2 players in the offensive zone compared to all 5 defensive players for the Ice Owls. So unfortunate situation for the Dogs on that sequence.
Nathan Tree, good draw pass. Mizuraka receiving it, takes it into the near corner all the way around the net, checking his passing options, but nothing doing that time. Randy Banks lets the shot. It was actually more of a pass over to the near side, but no one there for the Ice Dogs. Under 3 minutes remaining in the third. Big play by Mizuraka to hold the zone as he dumps it off to Tree, and then on the second effort, Provan clears it out through center ice. Bradbury quickly chips it back in as the Ice Dogs looking for a late go-ahead goal here, but the Ice Owls with the clearance as Amanda Provan picks it up, and she's going to lead a break here. Makes the pass to Fitzpatrick. Back to Provan, shot right on! Oh, no indication yet. Wow, Spider-Man Lorne Weber somehow got his left pad there in time to keep that one out.
That was an unreal save by Weber as Provan came across the blue line, passed it off to Fitzpatrick, who fed it back to her in the slot. She let it rip, but Weber got that pad over and was able to just squeeze that puck between his pad and the post, cover it up, get the whistle, and maintain a 3-3 tie with 1:47 left to go in the third.
Chipped out through center ice where better call Paul Schmold from Edmonton chops it back up to the red line, and Yuka, the frozen dog, Pulkkinen, regains the zone now for the Ice Dogs. Pulkkinen settles down the rolling puck. McLean shoots. Good block that time as Paul Schmold got a stick to it. Wayne St. Dennis there as well defensively. As the Ice Owls working for possession through center ice, but Serbu with a good stick tie-up, and now Pulkkinen will take it in his near corner. Tries to chip it off the wall and out, and he gets it through center ice with 1:10 remaining in the third period of play. Jason Juha wheeling across center. Evades the first check. Juha needs to make a clean pass. He's got Hula Duke with him. Juha checking his options. Final minute of play in the third period of the gold medal game. DeMontis receiving the pass. Back to Juha. Juha with a sidestep. Looking to open up a shot. Oh, and he rips that one just high and wide on the near side. Serbu at the end of a shift and a little bit gassed, he'll dump that one in, but from the wrong side of center ice, that's an icing call with 38.7 seconds remaining in regulation.
That was a lot of patience displayed there by the Owls, by both DeMontis and Juha. Juha finally getting a little bit of open space as he took the pass near the top of the zone, curled back down towards the left face-off circle, but then rips it about 1.5 feet high to the left of the top corner on the left side, and unable to find the twine there and managed to make himself a game-winning goal.
Rossi, I think you just won a prize.
Get out of here.
I think you won the raffle prize.
No kidding.
Come on, you got the signed Tavares jersey. Can't you get one of those any day?
Yeah, you wish. I wish.
I wish I would be asking you for one. Come on.
Wow, that's phenomenal.
Congratulations, Mike Ross.
Thank you, sir. I've been buying raffle tickets here from day one. I've never won anything.
There you go. First time for everything, and that's a pretty good prize to get.
That is a good prize, absolutely.
We get a timeout on the ice called here, as we've got 38.7 seconds remaining in regulation. And we are deadlocked 3-3 in this gold medal game between the Ice Dogs and the Ice Owls.
Well, I'm not going to be shy. I'm not worried about jinxing anything. You asked for more hockey.
Yes.
You're 38.7 seconds away from having more hockey here.
You know
the
what?
Ice Dogs and the Ice Owls.
I can't think of a better way to end the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament than with some bonus hockey.
Yeah.
Let's see if the Ice Dogs can lock it down for another 38 seconds as the Ice Owls send out some of their big guns for this offensive zone draw. It's DeMontis on the left wing, Juha at center, Hugh LeDuc on the right wing, Sean Heaslip at the left point, and Amanda Provin at the right point. But how about that face-off win by Kelly Serbu? They get it to the line, but not out. Heaslip holds the zone. Great stick lift by Serbu to take it away from Juha, and now Pulkkinen has it out through center. You know, with all those offensive players on the ice here for the Ice Owls, they had to make that stop through the neutral zone. Here goes DeMontis, receiving the pass, tries the shot. It got blocked en route to the net by Haché. 12 seconds remaining as it's picked up by Mizuraka at the far side hash marks. What a play by Proven to hold the zone. She takes it down low, 4 seconds remaining. Trying for a centering pass, feeds it to Juha. He's got to shoot. The buzzer sounds, and we're going to overtime in the gold medal game at the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.
What a tremendous push by the Owls there in the dying seconds of this game. Great defense by the Dogs, taking away really any opportunity for the Owls, though Juha did take a really nice clean pass from Provan down in the right corner, back out to the slot, but all the defensive players that stood between Juha and the net, that puck was not making it through. So a 3-3 tie as these teams just sort of regroup here, get some extra stretching going over by the Dogs bench.
Players breathing heavy on the bench. They've played a lot of hockey, including some of these national team players, guys like Kelly Serbu, who played 2 games Friday, 2 games yesterday, and now another game today. 5 games in basically 2.5 days. That is a lot of hockey, and I'm sure the lungs are burning at this point. Mizuraka doing a snow angel there. You know he's having fun this weekend.
Absolutely. He goes from stretch. Got to get those quads nice and loose here for that extra frame. And then finally just flops out.
And of course, program manager Luca DeMontis right there for a social post as he snaps a picture of Mizuraka. Great comments coming in on the live chat thread, including one from Bill Oxford, who says, "This is not good for my blood pressure. Bill, you and me both. I'm going to have to go see my doctor after this one." Great comments from everybody. Ann Lang saying, "What a game, way to play to the buzzer, Owls." And we are just moments away from sudden death overtime here in the gold medal game. Well, Mike, it's been a pleasure to work with you as always. I'm lucky to call you a friend and a colleague, and you know, the beauty of overtime is you never know when it ends, so I'm going to get my thanks in now and say it's been a pleasure once again, buddy.
Yeah, my pleasure to be part of the event once again. We've missed it over the last couple of years, so it's been nice being back with you guys. And if I suddenly disappear, it's not because I don't want to be here, but we have a game. The Maple Leafs have a game tonight, and we've got a special ceremony pregame. It's our Canadian Forces night tonight, hence the blue and black camo tie and socks today.
Love it. Even
so
the camo pocket square.
The pocket square as well. So yeah, we've got a rehearsal planned for this afternoon. So I will be leaving probably somewhere in the next 20 to 25 minutes or so.
Well, before you do have to take off, let's get your OT prediction in terms of goal scores.
I'm gonna go Pulkkinen.
Okay.
Off a Serbu setup.
I love it.
And I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go Juha, teaming up off the feed from DeMontis.
You know what?
I think that one to me just makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm going the reverse. I'm going to say DeMontis gets it from Juha. As Serbu, we are underway with 3-on-3 overtime, and it's Fitzpatrick, Juha, and DeMontis on the ice for the Ice Owls. Mizoraka, McLean, and Serbu out there for the Ice Dogs. I'll say it's Serbu from Pulkkinen, so I'll just go the reverse on you on both. And here goes Serbu up the right wing. He makes the draw pass, gets it back from Mizoraka. A whistle coming in, though, to stop the play. I think they were just offside at the line.
Just a little bit offside, yeah.
Andrew Tree saying, I don't get this stressed watching Liverpool. If you've ever watched a Liverpool match, you know those aren't easy to watch. But, of course, Andrew cheering on Nathan and the Ice Dogs here. Nathan Tree, a great representative of Blind Ice Hockey UK. Face-off picked up by Jason Juha out of his own zone. 1 minute gone here in overtime. Juha wheeling out. He's got DeMontis and Fitzpatrick on the ice with him. Leaves it for DeMontis as he starts to break out the near side wing. He is flying right now. Mark DeMontis drops it to Juha. Shot, that one blocked by Serbu. DeMontis picks it up at the far side, looking for a shot, shoots it. Big block there by Serbu, as that one would have stung his right arm, which got in the way of the shot. Fitzpatrick holds the line. Nice play there by the American as Emily McLean picks it up behind her own net. McLean nearly giving it away with that centering pass. Juha wanted a slashing call, nothing doing. Fitzpatrick shoots, that one just went wide. And then Mizoraka screeching in to control the rebound for the Ice Dogs. He'll send it down the ice. Smart play by Mizoraka to keep the weight light, not to get an icing call there. As the Ice Dogs get a change on the fly, it's still the three same Ice Owls that started overtime, as now they'll make some changes. Juha picks up the loose puck. He's got Heaslip coming off the bench. Heaslip tries to backhand it towards the net. It ends up behind the goal where Hache picks it up at the near side corner. Hache stopping on a dime, reversing it to the far side, where Pulkkinen in a battle there with Juha. Juha wins that exchange. Jason Juha trying to split through the D. Juha shoots! And he scores! Yeehaw, Juha! Jason Yeehaw, Juha wins the gold medal for the Ice Owls in overtime. Call Mike Ross a soothsayer. He predicted the goal from Juha, and it does come to fruition. A minute plus into overtime. 2:17 into overtime. He gets the game winner. And the Ice Owls are your 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Open Division gold medalists.
You just knew he was due, right? He's a guy who's, as I said earlier, scored at will throughout this tournament and really hasn't really been the force that he had been through this tournament. So, not surprised that when it matters most, when he's skating, his speed is needed most, he came up with the effort, he came up with the goal.
Well, the Ice Owls celebrate, and in the end, they do go undefeated through the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament. But I tell you, this was a nail-biter. It went to overtime, and in the end, Jason Juha and the Ice Owls are victorious over the Ice Dogs. Final score in this one, 4-3 in overtime. Folks, we're going to sign off here, but before we do, we want to give a big thank you to Matt Morrow, the Executive Director of Canadian Blind Hockey, Luca DeMontis, the Program Manager of Canadian Blind Hockey, Laura Mark, the official Women's Ambassador for Canadian Blind Hockey, of course, the AMI crew behind the scenes led by Andy Frank, a great job by Cam, Brock, and Jeff, and of course, Mike Ross pinching in as well. Their engineer, Sam, doing a great job as well. We appreciate that. And our technical crew behind the scenes from Parasport TV, including Paul and Francisco. And Parasport TV is something I am very proud to have developed. And, of course, Claire Buchanan as well from AMI for doing a great job on Friday in that women's game and being a part of the broadcast.
She's
Rossi,
got a future.
Oh, for sure she does.
Was really good.
No doubt about
really
it.
good.
Rossi, any final words from you?
Well, just thanks to everybody for having me and allowing me to be a part of it. And, great perspective from our athletes, Claire and Brock, and great work by you. I mean, it's so much work by you and your crew to put this together year after year. You're great champions for the sport, and I love this event. And this one, Nico, flew by faster than any weekend I've been involved with, and that's just a testimony to how good these players have gotten over the years and how entertaining this tournament has been. I mean, we always said there was nowhere for it to go but up, and I think there's still a lot of room for growth, but it's amazing just how far the sport has come in the last few years.
Couldn't agree with you more as both teams celebrate at ice level. Rossi, we know you got to get going shortly. Hey, if the Leafs ever need a play-by-play guy, put my name in, won't you?
I will absolutely will.
I say that tongue-in-cheek.
You know how long it took for them to need a PA guy?
Yeah, believe me, I know. And you know what? I love Joe Bowen. I love the TV guys. I don't think they're going anywhere. But, hey, we all love what we do, and we're really proud of the display on the ice here this weekend from all the divisions, from the children and youth division to the historic first ever all-female women's game in blind hockey history, the low vision and development, and of course the open division. Folks, my name is Nico Cardarelli. On behalf of everyone on the broadcast crew and at Canadian Blind Hockey, thank you for tuning in. This concludes the 2022 Canadian National Blind Hockey Tournament.